Vlogmas day 12, and it was our first full day in Lisbon, which means one thing: walking, eating, repeating. We kicked things off by walking over to Time Out Market. If you've never been, it's basically a giant food hall where some of Lisbon's best chefs and restaurants all live under one roof, which is dangerous information for people like us. First things first, coffee, because we needed to emotionally prepare before making any kind of food decisions. Once that kicked in, our first bites were pastéis de bacalhau, aka codfish fritters, which you will see on approximately every Portuguese menu, and for good reason. Harrison was already locked in on the pastéis de nata, so we grabbed two as a little pre-meal aperitif situation. No regrets. We weren't starving, so we decided to keep it snacky and shared a lineup of croquettes from Croquettes, one of the most popular stalls. And please zoom in on the Iberian ham cone because it was melt in your mouth, life-affirming good. For croquettes, we did two traditional beef and pork, cozido, which is based on a classic Portuguese stew, codfish, and a lamb. Honestly, all hits, no misses, the perfect light lunch if you plan on eating again in roughly 45 minutes. There's also the cutest shop there with lots of Portuguese-made goods like soaps, crafts, chocolates, and tinned fish. I picked up a few things here because they were so cute. Definitely stop in if you go to Time Out Market. After that, we popped into a tinned fish shop we pass on the way. Tinned fish and sardines are basically a personality trait in Portugal, so obviously we bought a few cans and sampled some along the way. Then, unfortunately, reality called. I'm actually working US hours from about 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. every day, which sounds pretty tragic, but honestly, it's not terrible. And once I logged off, it was dinner time. On our way to dinner, we passed through Rua Augusta at dusk, and tell me this doesn't look like it's fake. It's unreal. We grabbed dinner at a small traditional Portuguese restaurant with only a few tables, which is my kind of place. And one thing about me, my favorite wine is Vinho Verde, so I am thriving here. It's light, slightly fizzy, super fresh, and it comes from northern Portugal, so this trip really feels like a personal gift to me. We started with garlic prawns and then shared the bacalhau and a seafood paella. Everything was simple, rustic, and unfussy. Portuguese food isn't trying to impress you with tricks, it's just good ingredients cooked well, and I love that. After dinner, we walked back to Praça do Comércio to see the Christmas tree lit up and sat by the water for a bit. It's so beautiful here and we're having the best time. Lisbon is quickly becoming one of my favorite cities in Europe. Anyway, I'll see you on the next one. Bye!